So I guess I'll start this part two. I feel like I'm being forced to humiliate myself by something outside of myself. It's unreal. Um, so yeah, I went through a lot of stuff as a kid, and my mom, her second husband, and his mom, they were all Christian folks. They were good to everybody else except for me. I was always just that one thing that everybody hated. That little red-headed piece of shit that everybody just couldn't stand. And, like now, like after burying it down my entire life, now it's, like, I realize it's been the root cause of all of my problems, and I don't know how to deal with this stuff. I've tried talking to mental health, and I was talking to therapists through the VA, and my therapist admitted that she was reporting everything I was telling her to the government. So much for HIPAA laws, right? But yeah, I'm not sure, how in the hell to even try to help humanity when I can't help myself. Guys, and I'm not a good speaker, if you can't tell by now. I'm not a good speaker. When I was 13 years old, we had these neighbors. They were a married couple. They had kids and everything. And one night I went to go to sleep, and this woman, she would come over and hang out with my mom and her husband, and she just comes in my bedroom to take my virginity. And nothing happened. I didn't let anything happen. But when I was 14, I did end up losing my virginity to a married woman, and her husband knew about it. He was in the next room. Like, their thing was they wanted me to help them have a kid. And all the all the stuff that's popping out now about redheaded people on TikTok. I tell you, I caught total hell over my existence, man. It's just unreal. Like I mean, it'll toughen you up, but damn, like once you go through this shit and you start really looking back, you're like, what the fuck did everybody hate me for? Like, why was I the one thing that everybody just loved to mess with? Like, I caught all the jokes, all the little nasty redhead jokes. I caught them all, man. It was unreal. And I caught it from all races. Not just one. From all races. It's I've had family members interfere with every relationship I've ever been in. I've been cheated on. I've cheated on others. I turned into a shitty person. And man, I allowed myself to become a shitty person. I was a liar, a cheater, a thief. I dabbled in drugs. Not like super heavy stuff, but still dabbled nonetheless. Used to drink alcohol, and then I quit all that mess. I started cleaning up my diet a while back, and that's really when you start, your mind starts clearing up. when you start cleaning up your diet. And weird things started happening. I started realizing that everybody that talked to me was kind of in on whatever was happening. Like everybody, even like the people I knew, strangers, they would all come up to me and say things to let me know that, like, they knew things that I was doing behind closed doors. Like, I had people that would talk to me, and say things that would let me know that they knew how, like, my wife and I were, the things we did in the bedroom. And I got plenty of stories about the gang stalking and the targeting that I've been dealing with. And I'm not sure what I'm expecting out of all of this. I guess I'm just trying to vent and let it out. Like, I don't know what else to do with it. Like, I'm tired of having it. I'm tired of holding on to it. Like, I feel absolutely crazy. And, but I can't just be a part of this world anymore and watch everybody go through this cyclic loop, this monotonous slavery that we're all involved in here. It's absolutely ridiculous. And how the hell anybody considers themselves free in this place is beyond me. Like, it blows my mind. Like, I sit here and watch people getting 2 to 3 jobs to make ends meet, and then they still, like, they still think they're free. I tell you, if you've got a birth certificate and you got a social security number, you are property of something else. There's a lot of trickery that happens when you're born. A lot. Your government starts a trust fund on you. Your feet hit a paper contract before they touch land. And that's part of the way they trap you in their system. But all this information has been withheld, and anybody who talks about it, oh, they're crazy. They're a conspiracy theorist. No, it's not conspiracy theories, guys. It's unreal is what it is. Like, I would go as far as to say that we are all in hell here. And then I have people that'll come to me and say, oh, it's either heaven or hell. It's what you make of it. And I'm sitting here like, shit, man. With the childhood I had and the things I went through growing up, like, I never had a chance for this to even come close to being anything near heaven. I've never felt like I belonged anywhere in this world. Like, every family that I was a part of, every job, throughout school. Like, I had a few friends, coming up, but I never fit in with anybody. And the schools I went to, man, like, most of those kids, they had families that gave a shit about them, and I didn't. Now, on the outside looking in, everybody thought, that the family that I was in cared about me, but they didn't. Things that happen behind closed doors are never really spoken about. And, I'm trying my best not to really just completely shit on everyone right now, just because I'm in a bad situation and I don't need any more drama. Like, I'm so fed up and sick of drama. There's plenty enough of it going on in this world.